My main goal in any teaching whatsoever that I'm responsible for is to foster deep learning. Now, deep learning is difficult to define. One of the simplest ways to start defining it is to contrast it with its opposite. The opposite of deep learning, would you believe, is surface learning. But a more insightful way of naming surface learning is to call it cramming, learning by heart, memorizing. Now, it seems that the schooling systems that are current are mostly based on cramming practices. Most courses, at least in psychology, and certainly in the School of Psychology of mine here that I know much more about, most courses seem to be based on some textbook that has to be memorized. And the more completely you memorize the textbook or the course notes, the photocopy, whatever stuff is actually provided to the students, is actually meant to be mostly memorized. It doesn't mean that there's not a little bit of understanding that finds its way through that. But on the whole, the idea is to learn by heart whatever is provided to you in the form of textbooks or course notes, and to retrieve it when the exam time comes. Your mark being most of the time directly proportional to how completely you have crammed, you have memorized whatever has been handed out to you. Now, if you want to address the issue of deep learning directly in a more positive way, what can be said in the amount of time we have at our disposal might look like this. Deep learning is a learning process where the knowledge which is learned, which is gained by reformulating older knowledge that the learner had complete mastery of, that the learner had been able to wrap his mind around in a powerful way. So the new learning is a transformed old knowledge. The new learning sets its roots deep into the fabric of what the learner already understood well, so that it is truly meaningful. Now, of course, this is difficult to understand, but I'm afraid I cannot go into more details in the context of this exercise here, this interview. But my goal then, my main goal in whatever I teach, is to foster deep learning.